When I came for orientation freshman year, we listened to the Global Learning Experience and my mom leaned over and said, "So where are you going? When you going?" And I said, "That's exactly what I'm thinking."
During my time at Walsh, I went and spent a semester in Rome, Italy, and then I also traveled to Uganda over the summer. And then I also took a short course in London, England during my senior year.
My trip to Uganda definitely transformed me. I didn't really know what to expect besides what you see on TV, but the experience was absolutely amazing.
I went on the Uganda experience. We spent 12 days in Uganda, and then after our 12th day was up, we went to Rome and we stayed in Rome for 6 days.
I chose Uganda because it put me the most out of my comfort zone at first, but eventually I just immersed myself. I felt so comfortable being in Africa and I found out that I loved it.
When I was actually looking for colleges, the study abroad programs were one of my biggest things that I looked at. And I asked around and a bunch of people told me about the Walsh's Rome program, and so I decided that I would look into it.
I've been on the Uganda experience with the psychology department, and I've also been to Tanzania with Blue and Scholars.
My travels to Uganda and Tanzania definitely shaped me to be a global citizen. It made me see the world in a different way. I view people much differently now, and I'm a much more flexible person than I was before.
During my time at Walsh, I went to the Rome, Italy trip, and it definitely changed my life. And it really gave me a sense of who I was.
The experience as a whole impacted me in many ways as a person. Learning all the music and the culture over there, I really took that back with me.
We were actually in St. Peter's Square when Pope Francis was elected, and so we saw the white smoke. We were there when he first gave his blessing. We were also there when Pope Benedict gave his very last blessing.
I had this expectation that I would walk into this scenario and be overwhelmed and so uncomfortable and feel nothing but despair and feel the hopelessness that I believed that they felt. Instead, I walked into a community of the happiest, most joyful people I've ever seen in my life.
When you go to a different culture, and you see how that culture treats people, and you learn how to take things from it, so you bring a part of your trip back with you that makes you a better person.
I think being able to travel definitely puts me above my peers within the workforce. I think it puts me at a different advantage, being able to say I did travel and I did experience different things. Being able to communicate and work with a diverse group of people. I'm not just saying that I can do it, but I have done it.
The fact that I had global learning experience was very appealing to my current employer because I was breaking into a company that typically hired from within the organization, but I could bring a new perspective from all of the global experiences that I had already had at such a young age.
The Cleveland Clinic is very focused on global assistance throughout the world, so getting hired there, I think it was very beneficial that I had traveled overseas.
Now I'm looking into a future career where I would basically be a traveling nurse. I would go to different sites that are needed, even possibly do mission work as a nurse, such as work with Red Cross or possibly Peace Corps or something like that.
Italy changed my life. It was a turning point. It gave me so many different avenues I could go at. And I found my passion, I found who I am.
The fundraising is amazing that they help you with on campus. There's so many people around that are willing to help, and it's awesome the amount of fundraising you can do.
I went to every basketball game, every opportunity that we had to actually fundraise, I went and I made the money myself.
You can read in books, you can look in movies and learn different things of different cultures and people, but you will never truly understand the world unless you travel.
It's just a life-changing experience.
It's a great opportunity. You'll never regret it.
Get going, get on the plane, go.
Do it.
It is the best investment that you can make for your life, for your career, and you will have the most amazing adventure.
No matter whether it's the expenses or the traveling that you're nervous about, there's always someone to talk to, there's always someone to help you get through whatever you're worried about and just promote you going. Everyone's all for it and they really want you to go, and I would say absolutely.